So let me give you the rough idea of the subject. The name of the subject is Object Oriented Programming Language. In this Object Oriented Programming Language, we are going to discuss about C++. This is our fundamental. Alright, so we will be starting what is C++ and what do we mean by Object Oriented Programming. So you all have studied C, right, in the previous session. So in this semester, in the whole semester, we will be focusing on the C++ only. And the compiler we are going to use is the online compiler, which I'm going to use in the class. But I suggest that one compiler you should install, that is Dev C++. Because the best result you will get in Dev C++. Other compilers are also good, but see, Dev C++ is installed in my system. So I expect everybody should install Dev C++. If you have installed VS, it's okay. I'm okay with that. But at times it's not possible कि मैम ये error क्यों आ रहा है, क्योंकि कई बार what happens is when you are working on a different compiler, you will find different results. Clear? So I will suggest that starting of the session you should install Dev C++ to pop up with me, to pop up with all the class. Clear? So that the concept that we are going to discuss will be clear within the class itself. Clear? How programming is evolved. कैसे बने? How it is evolved. So, first of all, the first thing that come up in the formal programming is non-structured programming language. Non-structured means there is no structure defined. कैसे भी लिख दो. You can write it anyway, right? And the language that consists of is BASIC, COBOL, and Fortran. These are called non-structured programming language. There is no structure. I think by the name you understood that non-structure means there is no proper structure, right? Then, after non-structured programming language, developers think that we can create something very good that will be helpful for us. They come up with a structured programming language, that is C and Pascal. Right? When they have developed C, Dennis Ritchie developed C, so he found that there is so much that we can do. So they introduced a concept of object-oriented programming language. What they have introduced? Object-oriented programming language. That is C++, Java, many more to go. Right? So why you people are studying C and C++ in your, first semester in C and the second semester in C++ is this. So have you understood how programming is evolved and how we come to this conclusion? Let's take a simple example. So everybody knows how to operate ATM. Everybody knows. You might, how to operate ATM. Everybody knows. So let's take a very simple example. See, you are a programmer. You have to relate everything with the programming. Real life example with the program. This is the first scenario. I have taken a very simple example in which a bank account holder withdraw money from the ATM. So you are a bank account holder, right? And you are going to an ATM. So what you will do? What are the things you will do? आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट मिलती है, whatever problem you are having, what you will do? You will write a step. First, what you will do? First step is I will insert a card. Right? Okay. Yes, I will insert a card. After inserting a card, I will enter a PIN code. This is what you do, right? Then I will enter the amount. कितना पैसा आया डालना है? How much money I want to withdraw? Then the cash will come. Withdraw cash and withdraw card, and you will go out. These are the 5 basic steps that everybody will do. Yes or no? Right? Now, yes. Now let's take an example. If somebody will say, create a program for withdrawing a money from an ATM. So this is general scenario. So I will consider अच्छा उसके पास ATM तो होगा. ATM है तो means he must be an account holder. These are the few things that I am already assuming. Clear? Now let's consider this problem and solve it by different methods that we have already discussed. सबसे पहले non-structured programming language. Now what is non-structured programming language? Non-structured programming languages, there is no structure. You can write anything. Linear programming means mathematical logic that you are giving to it. What mathematical logic that you are giving it? Let's take simply insert a card. So you can easily know insert a card means I'm asking a user to scan it, state. Please enter your card. Something like this that we are going to discuss in structured programming. But non-structured is there is logic, but there is no module in it, right? And maintenance is there. तो नॉन स्ट्रक्चर मीन्स देयर इज नो स्ट्रक्चर इन इट. कोई कैसे भी लिख सकता है. आप इंसर्ट करो कार्ड, देन देयर इज नो enter the amount in a program. You have entered an amount, then you will enter a pin, then you will withdraw a cash, right? So this is non-structure. No structure is there. That was there in the previous step. You just write a code and it is incremented. That is called non-structured. Next, structural programming language. What is structural programming language? C is a structural programming language, right? So if I want to write this program in C language, so what I will do? I want to withdraw a money from an ATM. Okay, what I will do? I will create a function called withdraw money, right? And I will put everything in that and I will call that function in the main. Yes or no? Something like this you will do. We have put functions, different functions, and we call that functions, and then we are done with the work. This is what you have started in C language. That is what you must. Right? Now, one more thing I need to tell you. In structured programming language, everything is balanced like this. Right? This is your unstructured programming language, but here comes our structured programming. Clear? Structure and non-structure, I think everybody clear with this. So in C and Pascal, we have created a modular. So C is called a modular programming language because we divide everything with a module. See, इस bracket और इस bracket के अंदर जो भी whatever you write, it cannot be accessed outside the class, right? So this is called module. You have divided everything in module. So it is called modular programming language. But in object-oriented programming, it does not work on actions. What it works on classes and objects.